The Indianapolis Colts are looking to get back into the win column. To do it, they have to defeat the Commanders from Washington this week, who may have themselves a little QB contro. I assume that's QB controversy in Groese.
The timing has been so much better since early in the game with Taylor Heinicke throwing the football.
Sometimes when you crack a nice cold Heineken after a rough stretch, everything gets better. Certainly was the case for Washington. They had to start Taylor Heinicke last week. Numbers he put up, not going to blow anyone away, but couple TDs, and he did what was needed, which was give them a spark.
Heinicke to the end zone. He's got a man in Gibson. He's in for the touchdown.
Washington's passing attack didn't have rookie Jahan Dotson last week. Hope he's back for this one. If he is, the Colts have 3 wide receivers to pay attention to instead of 2. Washington's Curtis Samuel comes in off a 53-yard game, very much in line with his season average.
He almost came all the way out the backside of this one. Watch, you got 3 guys around him. They're all going to converge. He plants and goes north and south, and just a little casual there on that tackle.
Terry McLaurin, the game breaker. He scored last week, 73 yards, now averaging 62 per game.
Heinicke sets up, looking for Terry McLaurin against Alexander. It is caught! Touchdown! Commanders take the lead!
McLaurin is going to see a lot of Stephon Gilmore in front of him. He's allowed a couple TDs this season, but Gilmore's rating against, low 80s. Completion percentage allowed, 58.5. He's knocked down 4 passes.
Zips one, nearly intercepted by Gilmore, intended for Ingram.
Heinicke and company on the whole are looking at a defense that's allowed a mid-90s rating in 2022, allowing over 68% of passes to be completed. However, they played Ryan Tannehill's 20 attempts well in Week 7. Just 6.6 yards per throw, held him to a sub-85 rating.
And a deep shot down the field. Gilmore is there, and it's out of bounds. Gilmore had great coverage.
The Colts appear to be in a spot to get help from its pass rush. They have a 30.3 pressure rate. Reminder, over 30 is the good stuff. 17 sacks, and they don't blitz a lot. Heinicke has to be worried about DeForest Buckner. He's got 3 sacks. Yannick Ngakoue has 3.5, 1 last week.
Tannehill pressure coming, and he is sacked. And that was Yannick Ngakoue.
Couple that with Washington's O-line. Pressure rate allowed over 30. That's the bad stuff. 24 sacks taken, and if you wondered how much of it was Wentz, Heinicke's pressure rate faced close to 40.
Heinicke stepping up in traffic. It is batted down. Loose ball into the hands of Bates.
One of the keys to the Commanders' upset win over Green Bay, their run game. Used it 38 times, 166 yards, 4.4 a scamper.
Robinson. It's Samuel doing some blocking along the edge.
You think of Antonio Gibson with a little bit of power, but then he's out there on that edge. That's a nice job out running.
They give it to Curtis Samuel. They get the first down.
Colts rush defense is holding teams to 4.1 yards per carry, so not an easy team to run on. The Colts are hoping all the talk after the game is about its own runner. Jonathan Taylor was back last week. Looked good. 58 yards, 5.8 a run.
Back to Taylor. Taylor's got the first down right up the middle, dragging defenders.
Pitch count held him to 10 carries, though. Caught plenty of passes. You'd think he'd be turned loose this week. Not just because he should be even healthier, but because Matt Ryan is done for the year. Sam Ehlinger will make his first start ever. He is a second-year guy out of Texas, hasn't even made 1 throw yet in the NFL. Making matters more problematic, last week Ryan was sacked 3 times and pressured a hefty 34% of the time. That fits their season rate, which is 31.5%.
Dupree is cutting, and down Ryan goes!
Cue up the team with a pressure rate close to 35 then. Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, all with 3+ sacks this season.
And down he goes back at the 30-yard line.
That group was very quiet against Aaron Rodgers, though. No sacks, only 1 QB hit. If that happens again, it increases the chances Ehlinger can take advantage of Washington's secondary. Rating allowed near 100, 14 TDs given up, 2 INTs. Gave up 2 TDs to Rodgers, no picks. Rating against just a hair under 100.
Rodgers, inside throw to Aaron Jones, spins his way in for the touchdown.
Colts passing attack isn't just the Michael Pittman show anymore. Paris Campbell has become a much bigger part of their offense. Back-to-back games with double-digit targets. Week 7, 12 targets, 10 catches, 70 yards, and a score.
3-step drop, looks left, throws left, Campbell, touchdown! Paris Campbell.
Pittman averaging close to 80 yards per game, his latest outing a little under what he's used to, 6 catches, 58 yards versus the Titans.
Ryan has time. Now looking, Pittman. Oh, he's got it. What a catch by Michael Pittman.
Both teams are in the thick of it. Colts trying to get over the 500 mark, Commanders trying to get back to it. Tell the internet who will succeed. That's what the comments section is for. Time for our picks.